So back at PRI with CV Products and my good friend Scott Hyland. Hey Scott, we got a new lineup here and I really am interested in this X2 deal. It's all cool. Show me what we got.
Yeah, the last couple of years we've been talking about X2 and we're proud to say we've got a full line catalog now, and we're excited about a few new things that we're going to show you here in just a second.
Well, I'm looking down here at this table and I see tons of valves, finished and unfinished. What can you tell me about the unfinished valves?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about our new program, which is our steel valve machining program. So if you see right here, we take a blank and then we finish it to the customer's desired length, keeper groove, valve angle, back cut, face design, whatever they want, we can make it for them within days.
Well, that's an amazing thing. Of course, you guys are well known for your titanium products, but now we bring it in to the steel side. What is driving that program right now? What cars are you specializing in terms of categories? Who's picking up on this product?
Yeah, with the X2 line, we're having a lot of success actually at the highest level in drag racing, the top fuel and funny car with a lot of our steel Inconel valves. So we've got a gentleman named Matt Giagrande, our program manager, I'd like to introduce you to. They can tell you all about that.
Well, there he is, Matt Giagrande. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great, Carl. How are you?
I'm good. I hear that we got a big engine sitting here we're going to be talking about, the big Fulton power here at CV.
Yeah, we've got a Fulton competition engine over there. Gene has been a long-time customer, uses a lot of our product, including the XTS belt drive, titanium intake and exhaust valves, retainers, locks, just about the entire Valvetrain. And he's been a long-time proponent of our parts, and we're fortunate to have him on board.
All right, Matt. Well, I'm really excited to take a closer look at that 800-plus cubic inch Gene Fulton power plant here at CV Products.
Yeah, this thing over here is a monster. 867 cubic inches of Fulton reliable monster horsepower. We're fortunate that he uses one of our XTS belt drives, valves, just about the entire Valvetrain, and Gene has done a great job of making good use of our parts.
Well, he does do that. We see him a lot at the racetrack, and let's get over there and take a look at that piece.
All right, let's do that.
Well, Matt, this thing is a monster. I'm seeing a lot of components on here from your company, CV Products, and I'm going to start out by saying this is a pretty cool belt drive, man.
It is a really cool belt drive, very identifiable, very unique. It's a 1-inch upraised camshaft, and I love the way it looks. It's able to handle all the high-load Valvetrain that this engine needs to make all the horsepower it does. And unfortunately, we can't take the valve covers off, and if we could, we can see some of the jewelry of the Valvetrain. The locks, the retainers, the valves especially, and the PSI valve springs, and that's what it takes to keep this thing under control.
So Matt, you guys have all the Valvetrain stuff from Exodyne and a lot of parts on this engine, including the belt drive, but there's some other pieces that you make, and I'm interested in knowing a little bit more about your pointer that goes with this belt drive for the timing.
Well, we've got a new timing pointer for the big block. It's going to fit the standard in the 400 up, and it's going to be very inclusive. It's going to come with every piece you need for a 7-inch, 7 1/4, or 8-inch balancer. It's going to mount low and sleek to the balancer, and it's going to be very adjustable. It's going to be one part number, so you don't have to worry about getting a different part number for different balances. So it's going to be, again, very inclusive, very cost-effective, and we've already kind of brought the small block to the market, and if it's as successful as that, it's going to be a great part.
So here we are back at the Exodyne display within the CV Products booth. And Matt, these valves are cool. They're titanium. They're at the top end of the market, the best in the business, and you find them inside that Fulton power plant.
Well, it is a very intricate part. We work very closely with the customer, with our engineering department, and also us as the sales group. We're very technically oriented. We're able to draw prints with the customer on the phone, live. We can talk about just the changes that we're able to do on the fly, whether it's regarding, length changes or even weight changes. That's really prime in the market now. Everybody's really getting weight conscious, and when I got the phone on my ear and I'm talking to the customer, we can do that stuff as fast as I can punch the keys in. We can make the changes and really provide the best customer service that you could imagine.
Well, CV Products is well known for their customer service. You don't have customer service at a low level and stay in business since 1988.
Well, there are a lot of people that are in this market and do it, and there's a lot of business out there, but the only way you can really separate yourself is to really provide great service, and fortunately for us, we build the finest parts on the planet. You
guys have been in business since 1988. CV Products, some of the best. We want to thank you guys for taking the time, both Scott and you, to chat with us here, and we'll be back with more at PRI from Power Automedia.